just a quick introduction from me in German, and then we will switch back to English and giving the word to you. So, danke, dass ihr da seid. Heute wieder, ich hoffe, jeder kann was verstehen. Wenn ihr Fragen habt, wenn es Probleme gibt, könnt ihr gerne im Chat fragen. Ich kann das gerne übersetzen. Und es wird alles aufgenommen und im Nachhinein können wir gerne im Chat nochmal darüber sprechen. Okay, so switching back to English. Yeah, cool that you're here. Cool that you have this time, like this spontaneous. We planned this yesterday. Give me a quick introduction of you yourself as a person first, please.
Thanks for having me, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, my name is Menno. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm your neighbor. And a personal introduction, very personal. I'm 32 years old. I'm a daddy of a sweet son, and I'm in crypto, which is my job at the moment.
Okay, cool. So you're a YouTuber, right? For a few years, I can remember I've been watching your videos for a long time as well. I saw your videos few years ago, like how to make your own crypto token and all that stuff. So I know you for a pretty long time already. This is why I had to give you the chance to speak here, because usually the people don't like the meme coins, especially pumps and dumps and all that stuff. And usually our community is covering only utility coins. But this is different. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to speak, to introduce, and let's see what you can do with your community.
Definitely. Yeah, so I've been on YouTube for indeed like 2 years already. Started with that how to make your coin video. It kind of blew up. So I had like a pretty big audience in the community right away. 6 months ago, give or take, I started my second channel and got a real tight community on that channel where we really just discussed TA, the market, especially not buying altcoins since everything was going down. And I felt like I want to do something, not something extra for the community, but something extra with the community. And I have a lot of experience nowadays in crypto launchpad. So I'm heavy into CDFI, engine starter, pools finance, that kind of stuff. And even now in the bear market, I'm making quite some money with that. But you have to have a lot of capital for that. And a lot of people don't have that. And that's when I basically came up with the idea of the project that we are now releasing. The coin is called WDYM. And it's, on one hand, it's a meme coin because we all see that meme coins have a big hype. And I have seen utility projects that somehow have a lack of hype. And even if you have a really good utility, then if you do not have a community around it or no hype around it, then it's not going to work out for you. However, I also see a lot of meme coins, of course, with no utility at all. Yeah, and if you take a look at what's in the top 50 or the top 100, you can maybe pick 5 meme coins that are actually quite sustainable until so far. But the rest of the 10, 20,000 meme coins are basically nowhere to be found. So that's also not working. So we made this coin for the community. We had a private sale. We raised like $23,000 in 9 seconds. It sold out insanely fast. So the demand is already crazy. Friday, we're going to host the pre-sale, the public sale. And what the coin basically is, it's basically very simple. We have just a small buy and sell tax on the coin, like a lot of shit coins actually have. They say they use it for marketing and charity and that kind of nonsense, which they never don't, of course. What we do is we are very transparent when it comes to everything. I'm with my face on camera all day. Basically, it's my job, so I cannot even afford to not be honest or whatsoever. And what we are going to do is, with that small tax that we have, we're going to fill up a Launchpad wallet. And that Launchpad wallet is going to be used to allocate into crypto Launchpads like CDFI, like Engine Starter. And that's all community decided by DAO voting. I think the best time now because to set this project up is because it is a bear market for a lot of altcoins still. And now it's a good time to get into these Launchpads. However, the problem is a lot of people cannot afford that anyway. Or you live in a country where Launchpads, participating in that is restricted in the first place. So a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this collectively with this Launchpad wallet. with the gains that we make, we basically say, okay, we're going to expand to multiple launchpads. At a certain point, the community, they can also choose like, okay, you have gains divided among the community to the WDYM token holders. And what we can also do is take a part of that money and actually just go on the open market, buy our own token and burn that token as well. A lot of projects, I see them talking about buybacks or burns. Yeah, if you do it both, then it actually has an impact. So it's not rocket science. It's not some AI type of stuff. I know that's the big hype right now, but I know it works. And I know that if you do this collectively, then people stand a way higher chance. So that's basically the utility that we have around it.
Yeah, cool. So as we can tell what you're talking about, and how to talk. So it's like you're a YouTuber. So into the crypto market, they're getting like some false promises, roadmap, and all that stuff. And we will do this, we will do that. Do you have a roadmap, or are you actually trying to just do things like what the community wants to do, or what's your plan for the project in detail, for the marketing plans and
The exact introduction that you gave is also what we literally have on the roadmap. We do, of course, have plans. There is a roadmap on the website. For now, there's not much on the roadmap, to be honest. And that's also because we say right there, we don't like to overpromise and underdeliver. We, of course, do have plans. And that's the benefit of being a YouTuber myself, that I see what works and I see what doesn't work. I often see projects releasing. They try to do promotion. They end up with some scam YouTuber that buys views or whatever, and they throw their marketing money away. It doesn't have a price impact, and everybody's disappointed, and the project fails. I luckily have the experience a little bit to say that I know what works and what doesn't work. So the marketing is going to be very direct and effective, at least. But we are not going to make promises like big CEX listings, especially in Q3 or whatsoever. If it comes, it comes. But I'd rather keep things as a surprise until I make sure that it's going to happen, than that we have to promise all kind of stuff and it turns out we cannot deliver for some reason. But there are, of course, always things to look out for. For now, it's first a public sale, then we're going to release just on PancakeSwap, just the DEX first. I've got some connections. I don't know how to say this without making it sound like a promise. I'm in contact with some CEXs that I know for some time, and we try to look what's possible over there. And we will do, like I said, a lot through DAO voting. So we will put all our plans in the Telegram. We let the community members actually decide which moves we are going to make. And that's basically action in every single day that we have. Yeah. So there are always plans.
Yeah. Coming back to the point of DAO. So let's say I'm owning only one token. Do I have the rights, or what is the structure for rights, and how will you structure that?
No, it's not that if you have one token compared to someone else that has like maybe 40,000 that you get equal voting rights. That way it's pretty easy to manipulate a project, of course. So that's not what we want. So we're gonna do that by tier though. And we're gonna say like, yeah, if you hold such an amount of tokens, then you have more voting power and you have more saying into the project because you are actually someone that's very involved into the project. So it's important for you to know which direction we are going. The actual numbers, we don't have that yet. Like you should hold that or that much tokens because the token hasn't even hit the market yet. We have an initial price, we have an initial market cap, but we also raised quite a lot. So we don't know how the price is going to be when it launches. So I can now say like you have to have like that much tokens. Yeah, maybe that's not even affordable once we hit the market.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that's okay because I think it's very important for the people to know. Let's go back to the start maybe, because some people joined after. So it's a meme token. You have in your logo, you have the quokka, right? Is it spelled right? So
Yeah, it's a
it's
quokka.
the one of the happiest. It's like one of the happiest animals because they can not smile. So this is
Yeah.
your meme, and the utility you're going to have is like having a DAO. People can vote, and with the marketing taxes, you will invest in launch pads from other projects. Talking about the launch pads, are you focusing on meme tokens, or are you focusing on anything that the community wants you to buy?
Not necessarily on meme tokens. No, not at all, basically. Most meme tokens are pretty short-lived. Yeah, and if there's a good launchpad that releases a hype meme token, then we are all up for it, though. But most launchpads don't really, at least not the launchpads that I'm familiar with, don't really launch meme tokens. C5, for example, is all about gaming, metaverse, AI. Engine Starter is a little of everything, also DeFi and layer ones, for example. Yeah, and if such a launchpad has a real good hype meme token coming out, yeah, then we surely invest. That's the benefit about these launchpads, because they all have, well, most of them, especially C5, for example, has a very good refund policy. So I don't know if you're familiar, but if you invest in a new project through there, and the price goes below the price that you paid for it within a certain period, they just refund you your money.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked out for me personally really well, especially in a
Okay,
bull
cool.
in the bear market already, let alone in the bull. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool. So I can buy your token. I can just hold it. I can have my voting rights to tell you which project to buy in the specific launch pads. What is the plan after you bought a project? Um, will we also decide on when to sell it, on what to do with the both tokens? Yeah.
First instance, every single thing before I will click any button that has anything to do with the project, we will vote on it. If we have a certain project, if we bought that and the project comes out and it did like a 500x, happened last bull run with C2Fi as well. Once they released Blocktopia, did a 698x, was incredible. Yeah, if we as a project can have a lot of money invested in that, then you have to make very fast decisions, of course. So then you won't have the time to set up that voting system, of course. I think we can all agree on the fact that if something like that occurs, yeah, we all agree like, okay, take some profits from that, of course, and put it back in that marketing wallet and divide it among the community. But if there are any decisions to be made that can wait for like at least half an hour, it will community decide it. Yeah.
All right. So you can also decide on yourself if something is good for the community. If you have to act like fast, then you will also decide to sell something, for example.
Yeah, only if there is really like in that case we make some big profits, and usually the price dumps quite fast after that with an IDO, so you have to take your profits real quick. If something like that occurs, then I'm gonna use my own common sense. Other than that, community decides. It's not. There are even no team tokens. I participated. I tried to participate in my own private cell, but I missed out. So I don't even have like there are community members with more tokens than I do. So I'm just sending it into the right direction. Otherwise, I have nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on the transaction for the private cell. I
Yeah.
saw you was on the second page, so you were like 9 seconds too late or something.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
okay.
So yeah, but that's good. The demand is high, and I don't care. Even with my relative small allocation, I have my long-term view on this project, and I know that this is going to work out. I can I cannot say like, oh, this is going to happen or this is what the price is going to be. But if it was any other project and it wasn't made by me, I will be like, nice. Here you have my conviction. So that's how I treat this one as well. And I'll be the first to say, take your profits as well, even if it means selling our coins. If you make a 20x on that, yeah, do it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, few people sell. Later, new people are coming to the group. Yeah, it's like a meme token, but it will also have utility, and it's for different investors. So different use cases. Some people want to make quick gains. Some people want to stay for the long term and have the community rights and be part of the community. Yeah, it's good to have both sides of the world, of the crypto world.
Yeah, definitely.
Is
And at a
there?
certain point, yeah, sorry.
No problem. I just wanted to ask if there's another topic you have to or want to cover, because I know the meme coin and it's a small utility, but maybe there's something we need to talk about.
It's still very new. It's still very new. So we're now fully focused on the sale stage. So that's what we focus on right now. So I cannot really say anything about any longer term speculations. But like I said, I think we could have some really good partnerships coming up for the project as well. Definitely. And it's also the thing, we want to build a family. Like, we have this YouTube channel for a while. I have the YouTube channel, and the people that watch are there as well. We really try to be a family, and that's where the meme side of it comes in as well. We say we want to build the smartest, the richest, and therefore also the happiest community in the crypto space. And therefore the logo as well, a quokka. It's not a retarded hamster. It looks like it, but it's a quokka. And indeed, if you Google most happy animal in the world, then you'll see this little guy. That's what we try to reflect. We try to do this with each other, and I'm not trying to make people a quick buck or anything. If you want that, you can take that, of course, if that happens, definitely. But it's for the long term. And I noticed that the current community really, really, really believes in the project. So I think that if people are interested in it, Telegram is the most important place to be for us right now, where we all are. It's just like your group as well. You're together with your community, engaging with them. I think that's most important. You guys are a group. You're all one, right? And we try to do the exact same thing.
Awesome, very nice. Yeah, I've been laughing about the quokka thing with retarded hamster because I don't know, it's it's very funny. So let's talk about the project. Let's talk about how to buy. So the pink sale pre-sale is starting tomorrow, right?
Starting Friday.
Oh yeah, exactly. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Yeah,
I have no
day.
feeling for time and day.
Me neither.
All
me
right.
neither.
So Friday. When you're starting, what's the UTC time?
It's 12 p.m. UTC. So I think in Germany that's 1 o'clock. I don't know exactly. You know that better than I do, though. But it's 12 p.m. UTC.
It's 2.
It's 2.
Yeah,
oh, it's
it
2
will be
for
2
me as
p.m.
well. Oh, then we are in the same time zone, by the way. For me, it's 2 p.m. as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's on Pinkcell, and yeah, it's a very accessible platform. And I between you and I don't really like the platform, but that's more because the projects that release right there, they suck. They don't have a good vesting schedule. It's like these projects, like anyone can list there, but it's very accessible when it comes to that. And we did the private sale. We did it just on Telegram. Now we want to make things run a little bit more smooth. So therefore, Pinkcell.
Yeah, I can understand. I mean, yeah, let's not talk to have the audience. It's not about Pinkcell. It's about having the reaching audience, and yeah, it's accessible, as you said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there is no widely basis or something, so everyone can invest. It's like first come, first serve, right?
Yeah, we were thinking about a whitelist, but like I said, we already had a private sale as well, and basically all our community members are already in the project. And if we are going to do whitelist, then we roll out even more people, and we feel like now everybody's welcome. It is first come, first served. We just raised like $19,000. I think it's going to be sold out pretty quick, but everybody has a chance to join. So.
Yeah, what is the hard cap going to be on PinkSale?
We do it in BNB, but that 19K, yeah, depending on the BNB price, is like 64 BNB or so. But $19,200.
All right, so it's actually a pre-sale, because I know the other structures on PinkSale. There's also these fair launch structures where you can buy more and the price will start higher.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We thought about it because that way you can raise more money and that's nice for the project. But on the other hand, that way they will set the market, you will set the market cap higher as well. And we said we want to start off with a $30,000 market cap, this price, so we can also set the price for the private sale. So we have to know exactly how many tokens we are going to sell for what price. So if we can, raise 50 or 100K, that's nice. But, we cap it, and I hope people see it. And if they do miss out, they can, also buy it on the open market. We list at 0.0013 cents, and the pre-sale is for 0.0012. So it's not a big difference.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the last thing. This is the vesting structure. So what is the vesting structure for the PinkSale pre-sale?
The vesting schedule for the pre-sale?
Yes, exactly.
The vesting schedule for the pre-sale is very simple. The pre-sale is going to get released from the top of my head 40% right at TGE, then 30% 1 month later, and another month later, another 30%. We don't want to dump them all on the market at once, because I think we all know what happens with the price then. People want to take their profits. They leave the project for that, and then it's hard to recover. We also don't want to give a vesting of like 10 or 12 months. That's not attractive to people as well. So we decided to go with 3 months vesting. And that's possible to take your initial out. Very, very realistic as well.
Yeah, but that's fair, because to be honest, if it would be 1 year, I don't know if I want to invest, but 3 months is very fair.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, especially with new projects and the unknown projects, and then you really have to have a lot of trust in them. And therefore, I feel like, outsiders, they look at us and they don't want to look at a long vesting schedule and be like, nah. So, but like I said, we also don't want to dump them all right away. That's also not healthy.
Very nice. Okay, I think we got everything covered. If there is nothing you left out, I would say thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your project, and we will definitely keep in touch and share the updates in our group.
I appreciate you taking your time, man, for having me talk a little bit about it. I really like it. I hope people like the idea. If not, you can send your complaints to the Netherlands. If you do, you can send your flowers there. So I hope you like it.
All right. So thank you so much, and have a good evening, everyone.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.